Peace be with you and welcome to Spiritual Court. If you are new, welcome. If you are returning back, peace be with you. Assalamu alaikum, shalom, paz, and blessings to you, my beautiful soul tribe family, wherever you are on this beautiful planet. This planet is beautiful because wherever you are holding space for peace, love, and light. And the universe loves that energy. We want more of that energy. We're going to jump into this reading. We're going to do it, peel back the layers as best we can, considering the circumstances with this impromptu retrograde energy. I'd like to call it that. And so I'm going to hold myself accountable. But that's what the energy feels like, an impromptu retrograde, like a pop quiz, right? Whole bunch of timelines that are closing out, a whole bunch of new ones that are opening, new ones that we've never seen. So that's nice, right? It's refreshing energy. It's nice to channel new, refreshing energy. So listen, take what resonates. You know, that's always my best recommendation. Leave what does not. We all have free will. Use your best discernment and just do the best that you can. With that being said, and no further ado, Archangel Michael, divine angels, most high, I'm asking that you give me time here to channel this energy and also hold a space of love and light for those people that need a message. This says your in-laws were doing spell work over you. That could be past energy if you're divorced from that person. Okay, but I feel like that's just confirmation. You already know they were doing spell work. So if they were doing spell work over you in the past, they're getting that ass beat and the universe is adding tax. That's the truth. Newcomers, just so you know, sometimes, when I tell these stories in spiritual court, they absolutely are based on real events. Although sometimes it is for shits and giggles, entertainment purposes, you will recognize a certain pattern of me being the prosecutor. It will feel like that depending on which side of the Ace of Swords you're on, okay? Or sometimes you might see me as the defendant if you're in this good standing by way of being at the top of the wheel of fortune, okay? Truth of the matter is, I'm a messenger of the Most High God. I'm here to channel the energy. I too am absolutely under inspection. I'm not exempt from judgment. And so when I put my 2 cents in, I usually take my time and I'm polite and I do it on a commercial break. If you've not experienced a commercial break, say less, no worries. You will soon enough. And when you're experiencing the commercial break, you will know, oh my God, this is what the commercial break is like. Yes, it's where I put in my 2 cents. Sometimes I put in like $5, okay? Throwing salt on your name. So somebody's still out here. Somebody's an alligator, a piranha. That's what I just heard. Throwing salt on your name, alligator. All mouth and no ears, piranha. They want to eat you alive with words and conversations. So they're throwing salt on your name, okay? Taking time out of their day to schedule you in their day. This says blockage removed, blockage removal, exit only. So this is like the universe telling you that your path is clear, obviously, to move forward. You're gaining some type of momentum by way of good karma, and somebody doesn't like that. And the somebody is not somebody that you give a damn about. You're in your north node. You could be from the East Coast, or the East is very significant, okay? So whoever this person is, they're throwing salt in your name. I don't feel as though this is new news for you. In fact, I know it's not. I feel like you don't give a damn. Your road is clear, and whatever somebody was communicating, look at that. There's a lot of communication going on about you. With the 8 of Wands, you got people texting back and forth. You got people calling people on the phone. You got people knocking on people's doors. Something about you being in this confident Queen of Wands energy. Something about your stick-to-itiveness, your dedication. Yeah, it's definitely conjuring up some very interesting conversations. So this is about you, your confidence. Again, not that uncommon right now with this impromptu retrograde energy. You're in this Hierophant energy. You're in a high level commitment with your higher self and the creator of all things. I wonder if they mention that when they're talking about you in conversation. Not if they're throwing salt. If they're throwing salt, then they're bitter. If they're bitter, then they're angry. If they're angry, then they're just in this unforgiving heart space. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. What else are they going to talk about in that type of heart space? Yeah, they're in the Five of Pentacles. They're lacking momentum. They're lacking joy. They're lacking peace. So they think that it is okay to talk about you in rooms where you're not there to speak for yourself, right? So it's another coward. It's a cowardly energy. Yeah, that's a cowardly energy. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Somebody that you left out in the code. Look, I cannot make this up. Listen, the universe is absolutely like hilarious to me. Spirit says, yes. I said, oh, this person's in the Five of Pentacles. Spirit's like, clarification, Five of Pentacles. Clarifying the Five of Pentacles. So you were told to leave somebody out in the codes twice, maybe even thrice. And so you did so. Five of Pentacles. 5 plus 5 is 10. Somebody's got something going on. That number 10 has been real significant for judgment, y'all. All them injustices. It's like a decade worth of stuff backfiring. Some of these people were doing this stuff for so long, they never thought that they would ever have to be held accountable or responsible for it. Like, these are people that just kind of move about the planet doing whatever they want to do. They show no respect to person. They're just, they're meanies, they're very mean people. You got the Three of Pentacles, okay? There could have been some type of past collaboration, business partnership, something like that. And you had to sacrifice this relationship and get rid of it. Okay. So you got the Three of Pentacles. So that is the history on the relationship. Yeah, you followed your intuition. I can't make this up. High Priestess energy. You're going with the flow. You followed your intuition. Somebody might be from the East Coast. Clarify the East Coast, throwing salt on your name, the East Coast. Oh, it's somebody from the East Coast. Somebody might be from Philly. The Eagles might be significant. Why did I see that? Philly cheesesteaks, something like that. I'm channeling. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, this person got a lot to say about you. They're running their mouth. You left them out in the cold. So now they're bitter because you don't want to be friends with a mean person that talks behind your back. Okay, so you turned down a bad deal. Yeah, there's somebody that's doing something over and over. They've been doing this for years. Just running their mouth. 5, 10, 7, 17 years. Something like that, y'all. Like in real time. Okay. Somebody has spent a great deal of their existence talking about you. Clarify East Coast. Who's this person? I just heard Jersey. Yeah, they're like out here losing in life. This is like a loser energy. This is like lower than low. It's a do low. Somebody that's always doing low, always hiding, always, doing too much. Five of Wands in the reverse. It's a losing battle, okay? Four of Cups in the reverse. You know this about this person. You've been over it forever. Four of Cups in the reverse is like, I don't give a damn what you say about me. Four of Cups in the reverse is like, I don't give a fudge about a missed opportunity with you. What a blessing. Yeah, we in that kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I feel. You like, whew, I'm glad I left your ass behind and balanced out my life. Two of Pentacles. I cannot make this up. Throwing salt on your name. It's like they were talking about you when you were around, and when you left, the shit got worse. Look, I can't make it up. Two of Swords. And they had the nerve to do it to your face. Two of Swords is like right up in your face doing it. Creating confusion. Not wanting you to see something. Look how this person wanted you to have the veil over your eyes, but they can see every damn thing. No, I don't think so, ma'am, sir, whatever this is. Throwing salt on your name. I just heard immediate danger. Somebody better be careful at work. Somebody better be careful at work. I just heard immediate danger. King of Wands in the upright, 8 of Wands. Somebody could be an August Leo, Virgo. Somebody's birthday could be August 20 something. I just heard 29th, something like that. 10 of Swords. Clarify the 10 of Swords in the reverse. Somebody better be careful at work. Somebody better be careful. Somebody could drive for work. Somebody might be a driver, truck driver, taxi cab driver, or they just like to drive. I can't make it up. Could be any fire sign. Two of Wands. What's that? Aries energy? Yeah. And then you got the 10 of Swords in the reverse with Justice in the reverse. This is like all karma, y'all, backfiring. Throwing a lot of salt on your name. Always has something to say. Justice in the reverse. 10 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, this shit backfired. You moved on with your life. Your justice and your judgment for these injustices was you moving forward and balancing out your life and listening to your intuition and going amongst people that celebrate you. Look, justice in the reverse and the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Clarify, Holy Spirit, what's going on here? Yeah, the Two of Cups. There's somebody that you were caring to. Nice, too, big Gemini energy. That's like caring energy. This could have been a sibling or an ex-coworker or something like that. Somebody that you tried to collaborate with or that you had to work with. This could have been somebody at your job or something like that. Because you got this idea. You're getting these downloads. Like with the Eight of Wands, the universe is talking to you, showing you something. Ace of Wands, something about your creative ideas, what inspires you, direct connection to source. Two of Cups. You balanced out your life. Your life don't look nothing like what somebody had anticipated. This is what happens when you start anticipating shit for other people. Okay, see what I'm saying? Five of Pentacles. You left this person out in the cold. Who is this King of Wands in the upright? Somebody that did you wrong. They did you a double injustice. Like somebody did the ultimate. Ten of Swords in a reverse. Like the unthinkable. You can't come back from it type ass energy. Like, I don't want to see you next lifetime type energy. It's like that. Like cancel contract. You're literally setting up your next spiritual contracts for your next lifetime. And you're assuring that you don't calculate this person into your contracts. Like, damn. Like, I don't never want to see you again. Like, shit. I'm chilling with somebody that's like, I don't want to run into you. I don't want to bump into you. I don't want you to catch me in traffic, see me at the corner store. If you see me, I will act as if I have just conveniently caught a blessing by way of amnesia. I don't know you, sir. Somebody did the most. They did the most to a star seed. And this person is suffering every day they wake up. They're being reminded with the Six of Cups and the Ten of Wands of what they did to a star. Aquarius energy, High Priestess. You could be a Piscean, you could be a Cancerian, you could be an air sign, fire sign, water sign. Either way, you're a star seed. You're all of the above. You're the Ace of Wands. You communicate with the universe, and the universe always answers with the truth. The divine is here. I cannot make it up. Somebody's ass is suffering in their days because of what they did. Not only did you leave them in the Five of Pentacles, you got the Five of Pentacles clarifying the Five of Pentacles. You like, let's be clear. I left you out in the cold. Uno, dos, and tres. Then you got the double injustice. Somebody was a raggedy bastard. Somebody did something that you just said, no, I'm good. You go ahead and hold on to whatever this was that you did. I forgave you a long time ago, but the fact that you can't forgive yourself lets me further know that the betrayal probably ran a whole lot deeper than anything that I could have known. There's absolutely more to the story. And whatever that something is, your Akashic records is under judgment, sir, warlock, whatever the hell you are. Ten of Wands and a Six of Cups, your Akashic records is under judgment. By way of introspection, by way of spiritual investigation. Inspector Gadget. That's what the angels are saying. Pull his record. Front and center, Ten of Wands and a Six of Cups. Somebody got a lot more going on than what they ever told you or let on. But you know it, they got double, triple, double bad karma. 5-5, justice in the reverse. The universe is about to fudge somebody's ass up with no Vaseline. And that's the truth. Listen, somebody's about to go on a trip to hell with no luggage. They don't have no spiritual protection. Five of Wands in the reverse, child. They don't know what to do. And they could absolutely be hiding out, running from karma in the Ten of Wands. Somebody's in isolation and they're in the Ten of Wands. And the Six of Cups is here. So Mercury retrograde is like, excuse me, karma's tapping people on the shoulder. You remember what you did last summer? Like type S energy. You know what I'm saying? Like we saw what you did last winter. We saw what you did last Halloween. Somebody's ass is in the shitter. Somebody's ass is done. Their ass is fried. They can never come back from this. Clarify. Are they still throwing salt on your name? Child, somebody had to put something to rest. Somebody was putting it on thick, honey. Somebody was taking that gossip and putting it on thick and busting it down and spreading it wide. Somebody wanted that gossip to spread like a cancer and eat away at every single fiber of what it is that you have going on in your life. Somebody went above and beyond to be malicious. Somebody went above and beyond to be diabolical. Somebody set their clock on a daily to assure that they would schedule gossip about you to throw salt on your name at the same time every day. Somebody was very intentional, quite intentional. Quite literally, you got strength and you got the Four of Swords. Interesting. This person was throwing salt on your name. Four of Wands in a reverse. This is some diabolical evil twin. This person's like, where have you been? And you're like, don't worry about it. Stay your ass over there in Karmicville. That's where your zip code is. That's where your karma's at. You're going to need to sit in that, marinate in it. It's attached to you. You can't get away from it. You got justice in the reverse. Not only are you paying for what you've done to me, but you are absolutely paying for what you have done to other people. Somebody got a lot going on. So now they laying stuff to rest. They're embarrassed. Four of Swords. Because people might be starting to stand up to this person like, hey, you kind of full of shit, huh? I heard, she said, everybody running around. This is a guy talking about a woman. Like, how you out here like that? What is going on? Yeah, listen, this is a guy talking about a woman. Four of Wands in the reverse, ten of Swords in the reverse. Somebody went above and beyond to try to tarnish your image. Huge spiritual defamation of mother freaking character, man. It's a snap, pop, crackle, pop ass situation. Is that how it goes? Snap, crackle, pop? Yeah. Somebody's snapping, crackling, popping all over the place. Poppling. By way of popular demand. Yeah, this person is spazzed out. They sitting in a broken space, hopeless space. Nasty energy. These most recent cases that I have been channeling here on my table by way of my spiritual assignments have been the most diabolical cases I have ever channeled in all of my spiritual journey. And I done seen some shit, you know. I knew there were things going on, but the level, the extent. Oh, newcomers, this is a commercial break. Congratulations. If you made it to a commercial break, enjoy it. Listen, this is a commercial break. Listen, commercial break. I have seen some stuff. I have seen a lot of stuff, y'all. I have not even shared 1% of what I've seen. But I know that those of you that are on my same energy frequency, you've seen the same. So me telling you these stories wouldn't shock you. But I will tell you this. One thing is for sure. Spiritual court, there's never a dull moment. 2, these stories recently are in real time by way of the Judgment 2025 number 9 debt that we had channeled previously that we knew was coming. The time is here. And 3, they are some of the most heinous spiritual acts I have ever laid my eyes on. I'm channeling 12 years worth of spell work. I'm channeling 8 years worth of spell. Like you bitches was really on this raggedy ass road, slipping and sliding all over all your shit. And you got the nerve to be trying to play hopscotch with the universe and dodge your triple double, uno, dos, tres, thrice, bad karma all over the planet. Where they do that at? No sabe. Como se dice, y'all look like some idiots out here running around. This is 13 years, 10 years. You got up every day. You scheduled that to create these lines and these illusions. You were committed. You were quite intentional. There will be no cross-examination. Your ancestors are not even showing up to court for you. They're not even defending your honor because there is no honor amongst thieves, honey. And you thought it was fair exchange, no mother freaking robbery. To try to run up on the divine source of all things, Christ consciousness, you tried to run up on this and you thought you was going to do what with it? Because you were quite intentional. The jury didn't even show up to this court case because your ass is fried. And with justice in the reverse, this is like getting a judgment call from the higher realms. Karma's like, okay, you got 10, 15, 20 years of bad karma. They're like, cool, okay, well, no, they mean lifetimes, them kind of years. After this lifetime, you're going to die and you're going to be born back into judgment. That type of shit. If you even allowed to be born back into the, it's like that. So once the judgment came down, your ancestors didn't show up. The jury didn't show up. This was a close-cut, clear, concise spiritual case. Anybody could see that you were negligent beyond the point of no return. And then you had the nerve to bring your punk ass up into court with your raggedy ass, Akashic mother stinking ass record. Shout out to Becca. Hey, Becca. Listen, you already know, Becca. Listen. This person had the nerve to show their raggedy ass up in spiritual court as a Knight of Wands and a Six of Cups with their spiritual resume as if it's spotless. As if your resume is impressive. Bitch, you got the nerve to be showing up in the upright, you shape-shifting ass, diabolical, Jezebelian ass, Beelzebubian ass, Leviathan ass, Python ass, whoremonger. You're Satan's whore. And that's the truth, man. That was a commercial break. Okay. Give me just a moment as I gather myself here because this mofo is disgusting. They deserve to rot in every single hell that has an open spot and that is available. This is a nasty guy. Or a gal. Could be a raggedy ass feminine trying to shapeshift. Who cares? Who knows? Because somebody had the nerve to try to appeal their spiritual case and they got turned down again. Maya said, your judgment, your justice, your bad karma, it's a non-negotiable spiritual contract. It's already been solidified by the ascended masters, the prophets, the earth angels, and the most high God signed off on it. How are you trying to appeal this situation? Okay. Don't you bring your punk ass into spiritual court talking about you want some type of justice? Where? How? How? You don't even have the right to show up as the King of Wands in the upright because the real King of Wands in the upright is a great guy. Somebody's a liar. And truth ain't in their ass. So with the 10 of Wands, the Hermit, 3 of Swords, I feel like this person is very quiet all of a sudden. You know, this is somebody who had a whole lot to say about you, throwing salt on your name. Okay, trying to block you. This says your path is clear, so you're moving forward. Somebody could be from the East Coast. You could have moved from the East Coast or to the East Coast. Don't matter. Either way, something about the East is significant. You might be driving east on the freeway or the highway, depending on what state you're in. Listen. So whoever this person is, they absolutely did this for years. With the 2 of Swords, and they smiled in your face. And all the time they wanted to take your place. It's a nasty ass backstabber. Now you're in this star energy. Now you're in the Chariot. Yeah, giving them something that they can feel in them conversations. So somebody bringing your name up, you just going to give them something that they can feel on a spiritual level. Like, yeah, this ain't no joke. Look, they still talking, still watching, still gawking. 7 of Swords. Child, I know you lied. Whole life falling apart. Karma just beating the hell out of you and you just, oh, I'm still talking. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? About what? Throwing salt on somebody's name when the person is not there to defend themselves? You're not a spiritual gangster. You're a wankster, sir. Okay? Stay up out of my courtroom. And I mean that shit. This shit been put to rest. Stay up out of my courtroom. Justice in the reverse. This really how your justice came in. But the person that you was talking about, you got to put this shit and lay down all that nasty talk, gossip and lies and everything you said. You scheduled this in your day, you nasty little funky bastard. That was the extended commercial break. I'm definitely don't like this person's energy. Needless to say, let me just be fair. Justice is being served on behalf of the chosen one. Chosen one. You don't give a damn. That's what I just heard. This is the past for you. You don't give a damn. It is what it is type energy. Six of Cups, you're over it. You know these people are toxic. You left them in the past on a timeline where they belong, and they stayed there in that energy, unchanged as you moved on. You left these people in the past. You sure the hell did. You said adios. Look, the fool. You said, I gotta go. I'm not looking back. Pack light. I gotta go. The Lovers. I can't make it up. You decided to choose you. And you left this past behind and this toxic stuff. Yeah, I can't make this up. You see this person as weak. You see this person as somebody that wants to dominate you. Yeah, throwing salt on your name. So when somebody couldn't control the narrative of your life, they simply made some shit up. Six of Pentacles. You're going where there's equal give and take. You gave to these people. You were nice to these people. They thought you were gullible. They thought you were naive. Six of Pentacles and Temperance energy. You were very, very nice. Very, very fair. Strength in the reverse. You see these people as weak. You see these people as always wanting to kind of like stifle your strength. Yeah, you were the gift. You were the gift. Not in a boastful way. Temperance is here. You were a blessing to somebody. So you left this person behind with strength in the reverse. You see this person as somebody that's weak, competitive, jealous. Yeah, this person is addicted to toxicity. There's somebody that loves drama. There's somebody that watches soap operas, you know, because they're vicariously living through the characters. Then they talk about the people on the show like they really know them. It's that type of person. I met somebody like that one time. The oddest person in my life. Like, that was that person's life. They really just like, oh, I got to see this because Sheila about to get with Carl. I'm like, who the hell is that? Like, they had really... they had really downloaded in their mind that these people in the TV, online, or wherever, whatever they were watching, that they really were a part of this life. It's one thing to watch something that's entertaining, but I remember I met somebody that was so like, this was their life. They lost relationships behind, and this is a true story, behind, you know, like, I gotta watch my show, like getting mad, causing fights just to watch it, like, with these people living vicariously through them. It was very interesting to watch. That's the energy that I'm getting. Somebody likes drama. You see them as weak. They are intimidated. That's the energy that I'm picking up. That was a long explanation, but you get my drift. Just follow me, okay? Or maybe don't. It's up to you. Take what you need to and throw away the rest. But you got strength in the reverse, okay? And you got the Devil. You see this person as weak and insecure, okay? Period. They never wanted anything other than just to be that. And they talked about you. You see this person as a child, as immature. Page of Pentacles, yeah. Throwing salt. So this is how you dealt with this situation, or not. Yeah, you just like, no, I'm not really dealing with that shit. You put an end to it. We got death energy, scorpionic energy. Yeah, you're not really dealing with it. You're aware that somebody's talking about you, but you see this person as a child, an insecure child. Yeah, they're trying to manifest some BS too. It's a manipulator. The Magician's in the reverse. There's somebody that loves to manipulate the truth, take a little bit of truth and put a whole bunch of lies on it, you know, like 60-40, you know, 60% of it is lies and 40% of it is truth. The truth is on the smaller end of the spectrum. Listen, you got the 7 of doggone wands. Somebody came up against somebody that's very protected. This person got bad karma. They're nasty. They're just a rotten ass skunk. I saw a dead skunk on the road. I feel like that was a sign. I said, somebody's about to drop. I felt like that was a sign. All that death magic, I'm serious, y'all. That skunk smelled for like miles. And I was like, oh my God, what is that? It was like way down the road. Oh, whew. I feel like that was a sign. Needless to say, this person is reminding me of the dead skunk. Yeah, you got this new beginning. You put an ending to this. You don't give a damn. They're still talking, child. As the ship is going down, they're still talking. Hold on, y'all. Okay, the Empress card fell out, but I don't know if it fell out upside down. So we'll just put it back in. If it comes back out, then we'll know that it was relevant to this case. So listen, this person put in a lot of work, years and years of work of talking bad about you, trying to take you down, trying to sabotage your life, something about blocking you, and the blockage is now being removed. This person throwing salt. Show me current energy of this person. Yeah, see, now they're coming up as themselves. Now they're coming up as who they are. King of Wands in the reverse. This is a reckless ass bastard. Clarify this reckless ass bastard. And you got the nerve to be coming up in here with this dirty ass spiritual resume. Like your resume is dirty, it's funky, it's stinky, it's nasty. You've never been good to anybody. You don't have any real friends. You're selfish. Yeah. Somebody just finds like people weaker than them. Look. Seven of Pentacles in a reverse that'll sit around and listen to some bullshit with the hopes that they manifest some type of manipulating energy around your life. Somebody's a liar. Queen of Swords in the reverse could be significant as well. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It's very possible. And some type of bad communication. The Eight Wands is in the reverse. There's somebody trying to talk down on your name. Somebody's passionate about this. With the Wands, this is fiery gossip. You know, it's funky, it's dirty, it's rancid, it's mean, it's evil. It's a bitch, shut up. Have a seat. Clarify what's going on with these ragamuffs. Look, always whispering and shit, cowardly shit. This stuff, they couldn't dare say to your face. Not 1 ounce of what they speak behind your back could they ever say to your face. Ever. And now they're all in the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. And they're going through it. So you got a Queen of Swords in the reverse. You know, Queen of Swords in the reverse is a straight up asshole. She's a potty mouth. She's a lint licker. She's a booger woofer. She's getting mollywopped by the universe. Most of what she has said, a lot of what she has talked about in conversation has gotten her into a whole bunch of lies being exposed. This is the kind of person that is a professional liar. They're really good at what they do. Somebody loves to argue. They should have gone to school to be an attorney instead of speaking up on your name when you're not present. I need the court to document. Recording angels. This person was talking behind the collective's back when they were not there to speak for themselves. Why? Because they're a coward. Justice is being served. The scales are being balanced. Somebody's angry because you're getting justice. You're coming up as the King of Swords in the upright. Why? Because you're doing the right thing. You made a wise decision, head over heart decision. The scales are being balanced. Big air sign energy, big Libra energy. Yeah, you're balancing out the scales. You're getting something fair and just. Queen of Pentacles in the upright energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Somebody's birthday might be in January. You could be an Aquarius or a Capricorn, or you have these placements. Yeah, somebody's birthday could be in September. Okay. And then you got a weird ass Libra out here, or Aquarius, or some type of air sign energy acting a fool. It could be this King of Wands and the Knight of Swords in the reverse, fire sign energy and this air sign energy. You know, air energy is like somebody's using a lot of air. Somebody's not taking a breath. Somebody's like dropping that hot ass gossip like, girl, not her, she did. Like, breathe, bitch. And then I heard she said she, he, and then he said, she said, they said this. Like, shut the hell up. He said, she said, they said, she said, then I said, and what did they say? He said, shit, bitch, you ain't breathing, you ain't drinking, you ain't eating, you're not taking good care of yourself. Somebody planned this diabolical energy for years on end. When did you think it was going to come to an end? When did you think that you as a raggedy ass bastard would be exposed for all of your diabolicalness? When did you ever think that it would be your time? Que hora es? You got the Knight of Swords and the Two of Swords in the reverse. Hermit in the reverse. Reckless behavior, unstable, weighed down, getting that ass whooped, round and round by the universe, beat, drug, and to and fro. You don't know what to say and you don't know where to go. You are lost. You got a veil over your whole life. And this shit is backfiring not once, but twice, and maybe even thrice. It's not looking good for you, my friend. 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 Six of Wands in the reverse is a loss last time I checked. Last time I checked, yeah, you know, you tried to put smut on an Earth Angel's rep. Okay. We just always like to state the truth here in spiritual court because we're bound to the truth. We got to tell the truth. It's just, why not? Like, just tell the truth. What is this about? Yeah. Cunning, conniving. Look at you. Five of Swords. Somebody was in the Five of Swords, always looking to try to put a sword in your back. You walking away, going this way. You're like, ow, something hit me in my back. It's this person. Huh? What? And then they want to help you look for the person that put the knife in your back. The whole time, it's this miserly ass son of a gun. You dirty mother sucker. We're going to teach you that crime just don't pay. We're going to get you, sucker. You a dirty little motherfudger, aren't you? Two of Pentacles in the reverse, you little nasty bastard. Now you want to balance out your life and you did this for years. Somebody don't even know what to do without talking about you. If you tell them, I'll pay you $500 if you don't mention this person's name today, they wouldn't make it past the afternoon. They'd be itching. How long I gotta go again? How long do I gotta go without saying their name? You're in this King of Cups, Queen of Cups energy, Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords. You put an end to this. You really don't give a damn. Honestly, you really don't. This case, honestly, is just for shits and giggles. This is really a case for entertainment purposes, but it's some real judgment going down. It's a real harsh ass wrath of God. Whatever prayers y'all are praying, keep praying them. Whoo. Whatever prayers y'all are praying by way of judgment, it is your superpower. It is so wonderful to watch the collective command, demand, judgment. We like saying, hell no. Enough, bitch. You need to be in a ditch. Enough. We call judgment. And we're doing it collectively, and they all going to spiritual jail. So whatever prayers y'all praying, some of y'all listen collectively, because I know me, I get up and I will pray a prayer. I'll be like, look, Most High, it's me. I was wondering if you could just come divinely and help me win this foolish battle. Yeah, because we about to knock one of you hoes out. That's how we was feeling 10, 15, 20 years spell work. You got the patience of a saint. And this is why you are the head and not the tail. This is why the tables have turned. This is why when the tables turn, somebody got rug burned. Their ass is burning. Their ass is on fire and they're watching you. They need to be watching all this shit backfire. They don't need to be watching you. They need to go somewhere else. Some type of information is coming through. This could be real legal situations. Somebody's ass might be going through a little legal situation where they might get carted off to jail. They already in spiritual jail. Okay. They already in the Five of Pentacles. Whatever they did is backfiring. This is 10, 15 years, child. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, that's 13 years. Okay. Somebody was doing the most. Somebody was doing the most. Even when you left and made a better life for yourself, somebody was still on your ass. You successfully, lovingly closed out a cycle. Look at you, the world and the Two of Wands. You said, adios. Okay, that's our time. And you let go. They were still trying to annihilate you. You ain't been home in 10 years and they still talking about, I heard. You like, what? Girl, she don't even live there no more. Like, what are you talking about? Outdated information. That's what I just heard. Expired expiration dates on this sad ass, recycled ass gossip. It's the same conversation every day. And somebody got creative. when again they couldn't figure out anything to say about you. They got into the Knight of Swords in the reverse and they just made some shit up. They got real creative, you know, like that's a whole bunch of wasted talent, man. If you're making up lies like that, talking about people behind their back, Queen of Swords, you wicked bitch, you should have wrote a book. Truth is better than fiction, honey. You should have wrote a book. If you are that much of a professional liar, and you mean to tell me you did that and didn't get paid $1? You did that purely out of the evilness that was in your raggedy, rotten, black ass heart? That's what's up. Man, that's some creativity. Yeah, that's wicked. This person is dirty. They're done. Their feet are dirty. Their hands are dirty. Everywhere they go, they're always just like there's dust around them. It's dusty energy. It's musty energy. It's like people know when you come, you got the scoop. You know what I'm saying? You think that's cute? Girl, type energy. What did you pray for them? See, they don't play with me. You can't come to me with no bullshit. Moon. Did you hear about such and such? I had somebody tell me that one time. Child, she probably watching. I wonder if she's watching. Bitch, if you watching, you was two-faced it. You little two-faced it heifer. This is how you talk to your enemies now. They not even my enemies because my enemy is free. But they made themselves their enemies. Child, if I was to see that lady now, she was so mean. We had gone out, y'all. I'm about to snitch on her now because I've been holding this little secret for 17 years. Okay. And it's just for shits and giggles and for entertainment purposes and educational purposes. Needless to say, we had gone out one time to a winery, y'all. Beautiful. Temecula, California has the best wineries. You can listen to live music. Okay. Yada, yada, yada. So we get there, right? We're all in a group. One of the young ladies, she was dressed really nice, in my opinion. I wore what I wanted to wear. The other girl wore what she wanted to wear. But when she got up to go to the bathroom, she was like, you need to talk to your friend. I'm like, excuse me? Whom? I was always in my own world. I'm here for the wine and I'm here for the band, bitch. Don't kill my vibe. That was always my energy, right? She goes, your friend. I'm like, my friend? What do you mean? She's like, she don't look good wearing that. I said, excuse me? I said, that's cute on her. She got a cute little shape. Now, mind you, this is what I said behind the girl's back because she had gone to the bathroom. I'm not messy like that. I'm not going to say nothing behind your back that I can't say to your face. It's not too many real women walking around like that. And I was absolutely in the presence of somebody who was suffering from childhood trauma. That's how I label her now whenever I think about it, because that's best for me. She was two-faced it though. She was just wait. And I was like, why would you say that? And I'm thinking, you introduced me to this person. Not only that, the girl was going through something. And I'm like, really? So the first thing I said was, I looked at her. I said, so what you say about me when I'm not around? What are you talking about? She didn't have anything to say. She never called me again. We never went out again. I didn't give a damn. I didn't care. You're not my kind of cup of tea, bitch. I ain't got time. We're going to have real conversations or we're not. Okay. I'm a real friend. If something is on the back of your pants, I'm going to say, come here. If something don't look good, I'm going to say, I'm going to be honest. I got to be. I have to be. Very bluntly, very confidently. I'm absolutely going to be honest. So, yeah, that was just a little bit of a story time. I love y'all. So listen, take this as it resonates. What else? All my information is down below. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Until then, as always, peace be with you.